Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for another episode. So today we're going to be talking about how to leverage video in recruiting, especially as you're advertising for positions, maybe on social media or other platforms, and you're trying to attract more applicants and qualified candidates for your position. How do you leverage video, and why would you use video as well? So video can be a intimidating subject maybe, because if we're not that used to video, sometimes it can be, we can feel a little awkward trying to record a video, and it's not used a whole lot in talent acquisition strategies. As a general rule of thumb, companies use video a lot for attracting customers to their organization, or focus on branding, or talking about their company from their products and services perspective. But I see very few companies leveraging video in their recruiting efforts. So let's first talk about why would you use video versus maybe just text or photos in your advertising specifically related to recruiting. Well, number one, video is a lot more engaging. So even think about this example right now. You're watching this video of content from BoostPoint, and it's a bit more engaging and shows more personality than maybe if you just be reading this same content maybe in Word form on a blog, or consuming the content in that form. So video, again, it just tends to be a lot more engaging and a lot more personal. And you're seeing, especially with social media, video just has a lot more engagement. As a whole, people spend more time on it as well. Again, you think of a 30-second video. If you're scrolling through social media, you'll watch a video for 30 seconds and you won't necessarily just look at a picture for 30 seconds. So there's a lot more branding and engagement involved. And then also, in what you communicate, you can create a lot more excitement or desire, especially for recruiting. Think about what you're asking people to commit to. It's a large portion of their life. And again, at first glance, if you can give them a view of what their life could look like as a part of your organization, it's a lot easier to do that in video format versus just relying on a job description with bullet points, kind of laying that out. But actually communicating that in video can be a lot more engaging and easier to create excitement around your open positions. So let's talk a sec now about how can we actually use video. So maybe you don't have a lot of experience with leveraging video, but that's okay. That's okay. What we've seen as a whole, in especially how video is used today on social media and even other platforms, the level of maybe quality, you might say, of content has been a lot easier to produce, and a lot more cost effective as well. So for example, I would not recommend, hey, we want to start using video for our recruiting. It's not necessarily like you need to go hire a video production company and spend $5,000 to $10,000 on a recruiting video for your organization. The barrier to entry is a lot easier than that, and can be a lot more cost effective. I'm not necessarily saying that you should never do that, but the barrier to entry is a lot easier and a lot more cost effective. The types of, let's use the example for social media advertising maybe specifically. That's specifically what we do with BoostPoint, and we've seen a lot of engagement for social media ads, advertising open positions of just simple videos that have maybe been shot on an iPhone or a smartphone, and that type of device, where they're just extremely personal. Again, these types of videos, that's often what people are seeing when they're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram anyway, so it really fits within that platform. So a good example of like a video that you could create, and I've even created some of these for Boost Point for our own recruiting efforts, is just a simple video maybe shot on a smartphone. You could do a little bit of planning, maybe create a 30-second script, if you're not comfortable with just going off the cuff on video. But I'm gonna put a link in the description here of an app that you could download on your smartphone that could, a teleprompter app. So you could write a script that could show up as you're shooting a video. And again, what the objective here is, you're just inviting somebody into this position and making it more personal. This video could be, short, 20, 30 seconds, just of, hey, Lancaster, we're excited to present, these open positions at XYZ company, or an exciting company that, hey, here's our core values and we're looking for team members that do XYZ, and there's great benefits like ... Again, you go through these specific things and communicating those through video rather than just relying on text. You'll see a lot more engagement from those candidates. And then again, when we've leveraged these type of strategies for even our own recruiting efforts here at Boost Point, we've seen a lot more engagement with our applicants that actually come in for interviews then, because they mentioned, hey, I watched that video and it seemed really exciting, I wanted to learn more. Again, you can just potentially see a lot more engagement from your applicants and your candidates that are coming through your advertising efforts. So that's what I have for you today. Again, video can be a great tool if implemented properly. And I feel like this will be a great tool over the next period as recruiting strategies continue to evolve. And I hope you start leveraging these soon, because I really believe there's a lot of power in these. Thanks so much for watching today, and we'll see you on the next one.